están jugando un importante papel y están dando resultados en evitar la muerte de pacientes graves y críticos y también en eliminar o en evitar que los pacientes lleguen a esos estados. O sea, las dos cosas, evitar que un mayor número de pacientes lleguen a estados críticos y graves y por otra parte disminuir las muertes en los que llegan a esos estados. Y yo creo que eso es lo que explica que las dos.
本身呢，他们也是内部是相辅相成的。前面那个三保呢，像保居民就业、保基本民生、保市场主体，我觉得就是直接贯彻落实了以人民为中心的发展思想。只有保住了市场主体，我们就能有效地保住居民就业。就业是民生资本，保住了居民就业，就能够保住基本的民生，再加上社会。
Que aqui em frente, nesse hospital de campanha que vocês estão vendo ali, ele vai abrir mais 50 leitos de UTI. E isso, para nós, é espetacular.
Have now been carried out in the UK, including 140,497 tests carried out yesterday. 254,195 people have tested positive, and that is an increase of 3,287 cases since yesterday. 9,307 people are currently in hospital with coronavirus. That is down 14% from 10,781 from this time last week. And sadly, of those tested positive for coronavirus across all settings, 36,393 people
Stay at Home surge al principio del confinamiento, hace unas semanas, ante la necesidad de seguir trabajando. Me he negado al hecho de que por estar encerrado no pueda seguir creando y he retomado un proyecto que empecé hace ya muchos años, que es el de pintar en ventanas de hoteles o de casas en las que vivía, y ahora más que nunca le he visto sentido a esto, ¿no? El hecho de jugar con lo que hay fuera, de la calle, esto que me liberaba.
Disarmament and non-proliferation. We agree that all states party to the Open Skies Treaty must fully implement their commitments and obligations. All NATO allies are in full compliance with all provisions of the treaty. Russia has for many years imposed flight restrictions inconsistent with the treaty, including flight limitations over Kaliningrad and restricting flights in Russia near its border with Georgia. Russia's ongoing selective implementation has undermined the Open Skies Treaty. Over many years, including at successive NATO summits, allies have called on Russia to return to full compliance.
A new epicenter for the disease. We've seen many South American countries with increasing numbers of cases, and clearly there's a concern across many of those countries, but certainly the most affected is Brazil at this point. We also note that the government of Brazil has approved the use of hydroxychloroquine for broader use, but we do point to the fact that our current clinical and systematic reviews carried out by the Pan American Health Organization and the current clinical evidence does not support the widespread use of hydroxychloroquine for the treatment of COVID-19.
Credit card records and CCTV. Within an hour, they're able to track and trace people who they think may be infected. The fast response is well ahead of almost every other country trying to contain the disease. The system was introduced in March, effectively removing barriers to sharing information between several authorities. It's built on the country's Smart City Data Platform, designed to let local authorities share urban planning information on things like population, traffic and pollution. Yoon Do-ki is the Director of Infectious Disease Management in Gyeonggi Province.
We can receive GPS information from mobile service carriers and card usage records in about 20 to 30 minutes using the system. So the time needed for epidemiological investigation.
¿Cómo era el medio?
...648 son los...